The world has been sundered. It cries out in pain. We must go to its aid. We entrust our ancestral home to you, the Watchers. Let the land slumber, hidden even from our own eyes. You will feel our return in the waking of the land. Then, you must light the beacon of Tearhold, lest the path home be lost to us forever. Is healing. But her fate is yet uncertain. Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again. Here, the new age of dragons shall begin.
Hello and welcome! In this video we will go through the first part that's been released from the Dragonflight expansion. So this is part of the pre-patch part 2, in which we receive a little teaser on the quest line. Now to trigger it I will go to Orgrimmar, which is why I'm standing right here. And the name of the chapter is called the Dragonscale Expedition. Now important to mention is that as of this moment we are not able to finish it. That will be part of the main game, I guess, when the expansion launches. But in this video we'll just go through everything we can up to this moment, or up to this moment. Okay, so you can pick this quest up, or this chapter up, as soon as you hit level 10, and you receive it automatically. You should be able to receive it no matter where you are. Okay, let's see if we can trigger the dialogue.
Heroes of the Horde, the Dragon Isles have awakened and beckon the Dragonflight's home. Meet me in Orgrimmar, where I am about to present the Aspect's invitation to the Horde Council.
Abyssian, that name might sound familiar. Okay, the Dragon Isles await. Heroes of the Horde, I bring news. The Dragon Isles are awakening. The Isles went dormant in the wake of the Sundering, but now, at long last, they have called my kin and I home. While the Isles hold many wonders, it is also a perilous land. We will require the aid of our mortal allies to reclaim our legacy. I am about to present the Aspect's invitation to the Horde Council in Orgrimmar. Meet me there, and we shall see what they have to say. Meet Abyssian in Orgrimmar. As you can see, the background in the quest windows has changed as well, so this is part of the next expansion called Dragonflight. Okay, let's meet with Abyssian. So as you can see, I have changed characters. I also picked a rogue, which had been created prior to the expansion already. So that makes it more easy to traverse the lands, I guess. Stealth for the win. Okay, so we're flying north in Orgrimmar. Just follow the waypoint. You will see them appear.
Ah, here is the hero I spoke of.
Indeed, Abyssian, we have arrived.
The Torrens stand proud.
The strength of the Horde lies in its people. Though we are all very different, we find common cause together. Perhaps the Draktyr could add to that strength. Time will tell.
Honor those who came before us.
Mela says, I trust Abyssian with the whole of my heart. If he speaks well of the Draktyr, then I trust his judgment. But the other members of the Horde will require more than the word of my old friend.
Call on me, should you have need.
That one looks weird. Scale Commander Sindratresh.
You call that a uniform?
So here we can see the new race, the Draktyr. So you can actually create a Draktyr character as well, and the only class you can pick for the Draktyr are the Evokers. Okay. For the last time, yes, the wings are real. Oh wait, you're one of the horse champions, are you not? I'm still learning of its members. You are... don't tell me. An ogre, right? Sure. Well, ogre, I am Sindratresh, commander of the Dark Talons. Abyssian guided us to Orgrimmar to speak to your leaders. My people are the Draktyr, elite soldiers trained to fight for dragonkind. We hail from a distant shore, and your world is very different from the one we knew. But you seem like a powerful ogre. If you fight well, perhaps I'll take a liking to you, and maybe even your horde.
Anything for an ally.
Yeah, I sure do look like an ogre. I'm a tiny Volpera. Okay.
Let us work together.
I am grateful you have answered the call. Your courage will be welcome on the journey ahead.
For Azeroth, always.
A spectral invitation. Your arrival is well timed. I have just met with the Horde Council, and they have accepted the Aspect's invitation to the Dragon Isles. The same invitation extends to you as well. You may also notice some unfamiliar faces here in Orgrimmar. The Draktyr are new arrivals you will learn about on the journey ahead. Let us speak more. Speak with Abyssian. A great journey awaits. Are you ready for what lies ahead? Listen to Ebonhorn.
Our legacy. The Aspects will be pleased that the Council has accepted their invitation. The Dragon Isles hold great wonders and many perils.
Those who answer the call will face whatever challenges may come.
The strength of the Horde has always been its people. I am heartened to hear it. But know that the Dragon Queen will not abide conflict on her shores.
The Horde honors its truce with the Alliance. To that end, the Reliquary will work together with the Explorers League on an expedition of discovery.
I expect we will learn much from one another.
Do not forget, Abyssian, that the Dragon Isles are home to the Draktyr as well. We intend to rediscover our past and lay claim to our future.
Then let our peoples make this journey together, Cindrathresh.
Agreed. Along the way, we can hone your combat skills, despite your obvious lack of wings.
I see there is much work ahead of us. Come then, the Dragon Isles await.
Hone your combat skills? I am honored that you will journey to the homeland of Dragonkin. One of your allies is eager to assist you in preparing for what lies ahead.
Hail, adventurer. I shall help you prepare for the Dragon Isles.
Oh, names. Naladia Rivergleam.
Ah, I could use your expertise.
Expeditionary Coordination. Pleasure to meet you. I am Naladia Rivergleam. The invitation to visit the Dragon Isles is quite an exciting prospect, don't you agree? The Reliquary has combined forces with our expeditionary counterparts to help coordinate our efforts. As a member of the Dragonscale expedition, it is my honor to welcome you. Though first we must gather a few more members for our journey. Shall we begin? Recruit explorers, artisans, and scholars throughout Orgrimmar for the expedition to the Dragon Isles.
Keep an eye out for anything. I shall meet you at the Zeppelin once you've gathered our future expeditionary members.
Doesn't she have a sweet voice?
I am ready. What do you need?
The Dark Talons. Naladia is enthusiastic, but she's a historian, not a soldier. She knows nothing of the dangers we'll face in the Dragon Isles. Not that anyone needs to worry. After all, the Dark Talons will be protecting the expedition. I'm going to discuss mission logistics with Abyssian and your Horde leaders. My lieutenant, Kudethi, is exploring the city along with the other Draktyr. Be a good soldier and let him know we are going to rally at the Zeppelin Tower. He will relay my orders to the others. Deliver the Scale Commander's orders to Kudethi and the Dark Talons.
You have your orders.
Okay, no more dialogue. Alrighty then. Let's start with this one. Let's recruit some members to the expeditionary forces. That's an interesting vantage point. Wow, he vanished. The expedition will bring back all sorts of new trade. Okay, Pathfinder Tasha. What's this noise? Restless Explorer. Holding on. Keep moving before you lose your grip. Cool, they're climbing the mountain. They're lining up to do so. Okay.
Climbed any mountains lately?
This city is full of places to explore. And rocks to climb. You interested in a lesson? We need explorers for an expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join us?
Join the expedition? We'll do more than join. We'll lead the way. Let me know if you find anything neat.
And then they glide off. I would expect they would glide towards the Zeppelin, but... Oh, and she vanished. Alrighty then. Okay, next up we have, if I'm not mistaken, the Artisans. Here we are. Boss Magger. I should go to the Dragon Isles. I need a new adventure. Yeah, sure. Shadowlands wasn't bad enough.
Interested in some fine goods?
You looking to buy something or make something? I got the best contacts for either. The Orgrimmar Artisans Guild only crafts the best. We need artisans for an expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join us?
Fine crafts take the Dragon Isles, you say? It would be an honor to join the expedition. I'll gather my finest craftsmen and prepare them for what awaits us.
Awesome. And we even had a Draktyr Tinkerer. Or Tinkerer. And they too vanish in thin air. Alright. Last but not least, we have the Scholars. Who are in the Valley of Honor. Inside the Wyvern's Tail. I wonder if they'll meet Alexstrasza. And names again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Cataloger Corelli, who is with Lorewalker Lely and Chronicler Laskini.
Everything is so beautiful.
Oh, hello there. Do you have something new to share? There's always room for another scholar at our monthly meetup. You won't believe what Lally found in the Jade Forest last week. We need scholars for an expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join us?
What a remarkable opportunity! Imagine all the wondrous relics collected by the Dragonflights over the ages. I will gather my wisest scholars for your expedition.
And they too vanish into thin air.
So much to capture.
Alright, so imagine all the wondrous relics collected by the Dragonflights over the ages. I imagine they will not be willing to share much of those, since they want to go back to their homeland and reclaim their past. Okay, so now that we've not collected, but well, we've recruited some people to our expeditionary force, we will go and deliver the orders to Kadethi. Orders from Scale Commander. Here we can see them spar.
There is much to be done.
The Draktyr.
Shush, I am thinking.
Okay, shush. Welcome to our makeshift training arena, friend. I trust we are not disturbing anyone up here. I was assured that this area was available today, and that sparring was permitted. Scale Commander Cindertrash would like you to meet her at the Zeppelin Tower.
Back to my calculation. The odds favor us.
Wait for me, boys. And girls. Okay, so as you can see, we are not being sent to the Zeppelin Tower in the middle of Orgrimmar, but a new tower has been added to the game. And they too vanish into thin air. Okay, so we're meeting Naladia at the Zeppelin Tower outside Orgrimmar.
You made quick work of gathering our expedition members. I admire efficiency in my traveling companions.
Okay, before we turn the quest in, we can see that there has been, or there is some chatter, some dialogue, some role-playing. So let's look into that first. Lord Tamar Terran.
We have made many sacrifices.
Much has transpired since the last spoke. We must be mindful of the past, even as we look toward the future. Let's stay a while and listen.
We are a nation on the run. Several years have passed quietly since our forces returned from the Shadowlands. But it seems that quiet is now at an end, my love.
Indeed. We were fortunate to have even a brief respite from the usual perils and tribulations. Otherwise, you might have come up with an excuse to refuse my proposal.
Your proposal? I am quite certain it was I who begged for your hand in marriage, Thalysra.
Lord Thamar Theron, you are such a creature of duty that you would have delayed our wedding over a crooked painting in Silvermoon. How fortunate I am that both our kingdoms witnessed our vows, else you might try to deny that we ever exchanged them.
Deny the happiest moments of my life? Never. Whether under the light of the sun or the rays of the moon, I will love you for all my days, Thalysra.
As I will love you, no matter how many dragons try to distract us.
Wait, what? Lord Tamar Terran and Thalysra are engaged? What? Okay, so up here we have Bane Bloodhoof and Mela High Mountain. Are they engaged as well?
How may I aid you?
The mighty Tauren appears lost in thought.
We serve as caretakers.
You seem distracted, Bane. Are you troubled by the news that the dragons bring?
No. But seeing both the Horde and Alliance answer their call has reminded me of absent friends.
I am sorry. I know what Anduin Rin means to you. Has there been no word at all from him?
King Greymane has been kind enough to answer my letters. He said there have been reports that Anduin has been seen, but none that they could verify. Anduin endured much in the Shadowlands. It seems he is not ready to go home. Not yet.
The Earth Mother guides each of us along a path. It is not always the one we wish to walk, but sometimes it is the path we need to. Be patient. Your friend will return when his feet guide him back to those who love him.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Mela. And for your kindness.
Always, Bane.
Okay, so apparently Anduin has gone missing. And I should have mentioned that when I was standing over here, but Lord Tamar Terran mentioned that it's been several years. So in the few months that passed since the New season started. Apparently years have gone by already. And here we have, once again, Scale Commander Trash.
Here to spar.
Ah, Ogre, I remember you. This is my trusted comrade, Emberthal. She too is a Scale Commander. Well, she was. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Her Wyrn did not survive. We Dractyr were recently awakened from a long confinement, and we remember only broken fragments of our past. But Enderthal says that the bronze aspect, Nosdormu, peered through time to show her a vision of what happened to us. I can hardly believe what she saw. What have you learned of the Draktyr's origins?
You made quick work of gathering our expedition members.
It was Neltharion. He gave the final order that sent us back to our crashes. He betrayed us.
And bid his ally Malagos to weave a spell that would put us to sleep under the guard of his blue dragons. Where we remained, abandoned and forgotten. Awakened only when the Primalists returned to break Razageth free.
Did Nosdormu tell you how long we were kept in stasis?
Nearly 20,000 years. While we slumbered, the kingdom of dragons rose and fell. The world was sundered. And the aspects surrendered their power to stop to stop Deathwing.
We only have each other now. The Dractyr need a place in this world. Maybe it will be in the Dragon Isles. Or maybe somewhere else.
Okay, so that's the cataclysm that they're referring to. Okay, we're now ready to turn the quest in with Naladia Rivergleam requests.
What have you learned lately?
Our scouts report that turbulent elemental storms are churning the seas to dangerous, unnatural levels. Until those clear, we will not be going anywhere. Why not see what you can help with around here in the meantime?
I look forward to hearing what you've learned.
I believe this expedition shall be a great success.
Remember, there's magic in discovery.
I am pleased to have the Dractyr accompanying us on the expedition. Their unique perspective should prove valuable, and learning more of their own history will help them come to terms with their current circumstances. As I've said before, history heals every wound.
Let me know what you find. A surprise attack! Guards! Arrest this handsome wizard.
Be at ease. He is an ally.
Apologies for my abrupt arrival, but the news I bring cannot wait for pleasantries.
Arrest this handsome wizard? Okay. So there seems to be a lot of romance going on. And flirting. Whispers on the winds. Hello, it's been a while, and I wish I had more time to catch up. But you see, I've just had a rather enlightening, no, make that foreboding, yes, a foreboding conversation with an old friend. Sometimes a revelation can be both, after all. I really must tell you of what I've learned. Speak with Archmage Khadgar outside Orgrimmar. We have much to discuss. Ask Khadgar what happened.
It is.
I did not expect to see you again so soon, my friend. After you'd answered the call of the Isles.
Something has happened, Khadgar. Something terrible.
Kalikos, tell me.
It all happened so quickly. And Rathian, young as he is, bravely or perhaps foolishly tried to stop it. But he was too late. The tempest had already been unleashed.
She let me live with a message. They are coming to cleanse the world of the Titan's stain. Alexstrasza, who is she? What is she?
She is Razagath, youngest of the primal incarnates.
Incarnates?
4 dangerous adherents of the elemental forces. At the dawn of the aspects, our flights embraced the Titan's gifts. They did not.
The war that followed was unimaginable. And it took all of our strength combined to banish them.
If they were so dangerous, why were they not destroyed?
I hadn't the heart to do it. We were once as clutchmates.
Time, it seems, has not quelled their fury. And look at us. Should she free her kin now, we haven't the strength to stop them. And if Iridicrum's hunger is unleashed...
Then we have no choice. If we are to be protectors once more, the aspects of our Dragonflights must be made anew.
Our queen is determined, Khadgar. But we've only just begun to find who we are again. And I fear that without help, we may never get the chance to see our future secured.
Then it seems the mortal races too must answer the call and face the storms ahead.
Alrighty then. Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure who we saw up there. So it's Alexstrasza, Rathian, and I think there's Nosdormu, but I'm not entirely sure. And who is Iridion? Unsettling news indeed. But you had to know of the peril we face.
The Black Dragonflight will protect this world once again.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip that quest for the moment, because that's gonna be part of part 2 of this video, or
good to see you.
Or the series, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, a primal threat. Razagath has wasted no time building up her primalist forces. The Kirin Tor have detected massive storms being unleashed at key points across Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms. The primalists are unleashing the elements to add to their strength. It seems they plan to cause chaos not only in the Dragon Isles, but in the lands of the Alliance and Horde as well. Seek out the enemy and study their methods. We have to stop them before it's too late. Gather 10 modes of primal energy from enemies in active primal storm locations throughout Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms. For that we get a primal stormling, a pet, and 30 Primeville Essence. Never actually tried to pronounce that.
Always happy to help.
Okay, let me just check the length of this video. Okay.
I have answers if you have questions.
Chasing storms. Well, that wizard certainly knows how to make an entrance, doesn't he? We won't be able to set sail until someone gets those elemental storms under control. Check in with Storm Huntress oh dear, names. Saraka. She's leading the expedition efforts to investigate the storms and can help outfit you with whatever gear you need. While you handle that, I'll coordinate the rest of the preparations. At least it'll give me some time to read a few more volumes of dragon history before we set sail. Speak with Storm Huntress Suraka at the Zeppelin Tower. A few more volumes? Wait, what? How many volumes are there?
I look forward to hearing what you've learned.
And how fast do you read? Okay, up here we can find Storm Huntress Suraka.
Greetings.
These storms are wild, dangerous things. If you wish to confront them, you'll want extra protection. In my years of hunting, I've gathered many things that help ward against the wrath of the elements. Perhaps some of them may be of use to you as well.
Strength.
There we go. So that is actually a vendor who has gear from the pre-patch era, the pre-patch timing. Let's call it like that. So I'm not sure if we'll ever be able to gather the gear after the pre-patch has ended. So I suggest you try and get the most out of it if you care about T-Mogs and all that. So as you can see, it's all item level 252, so which is quite nice if you have new characters at least. So this is kind of like catch-up gear. As you can see, there's 3 pages of it, so there's a lot of gear, and you can also get trinkets, necklaces, rings, and the gear, and also a toy and this pet. But as you saw, we will get the pet from a quest, so there's no need to actually buy it with 250 of those Primeval Essence. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I was thinking Primeval, but that doesn't seem right. Anyway, there's also a region bag, which is something new since Dragonflight. I'm not sure what's the optimal bag size right now, but this seems quite nice. So this has a 20 slot Regent inventory. Okay.
Well, friend.
So let's have a look. Up here it's quite difficult to find a spot where you can take off from. So as I said, I'm not gonna pick up that quest yet. That's for the next part. So let's check that out. So we can see a waypoint here already. Now, like they said, you can find these storms all across Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms. So let's have a look. You can see them on the world map. Up here we have Primal Elements, Northern Barrens. Primalists are calling forth a fire elemental in hopes of ravaging, or to ravage, all of Azeroth. It's right here, has the same text, but it has a air elemental, and it's located in Anguro Crater. This one was in the Northern Barrens. So as for the Eastern Kingdoms, there is also one, not two, in the Badlands, and this one right now has water elementals. Now, important to mention, as you can see, is that there's a time indicator, so time left 2 hours and 11 minutes. Every, I think it's 3 hours, or was it 2 hours 45 minutes, I'm not entirely sure. These primal element events or invasions, they, oh, that's bad timing. Okay, so they change. What do I mean by that? They are always on the same location, but there's a different element, or at least there's a chance for a different element. Sometimes it stays the same, like what we have here. What was it? Fire, I think. Yeah, fire elemental. Up here we have an air elemental. So this could be a air elemental in 2 hours and 10 minutes, or it could be anything else. But important is that there are 4 elements that can occur in the invasion: fire, air, water, and storm. Now, let's have a look over here. So this is the center, or the place where the action is taking place most. And up here, this fire elemental spawns like every half an hour. So right now game time is 2:43 p.m. So at about 2 point, they only just killed it, so I'm guessing there's a little bit of delay. I'm guessing at 3.05 or something, so 3 o'clock, 5 minutes past 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The next one will spawn. So unfortunately, since this one has been killed already, I'm not able to show that right now. So I'm guessing I will just cut a part out and then stick it together. Cut and paste, so I can show you this event, or the invasion. Either way, we can already start with this quest, because we do not need to kill this elemental lord. We can just get these modes of primal energy from enemies in active primal storm locations throughout Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms. Just skip that. Okay, so as you can see, there's monsters up here. There's not a lot of people around right now. So you can kill these all the time, whenever you want to. It's pretty convenient when you are still making your way to level 60, which is still the maximum level right now. The leveling is quite fast as well, but they also drop. I think I have some collected already, yeah. So they also drop Primeville essences. I think it's maximum of 6 from the elites, and maximum of 1 from the normal ones, I think. Like this Primalist Fireslinger. Now the boss also drops 1 out of 4. Where did I put it? Oh dear, I forgot to transfer it. Oh well, we'll be able to, or I'll be able to show that later on. Fortunately, that does leave me with not knowing what they're called. Oh, I do have some. So this one is called Dimmed Primeval Earth. So you need 4 of them to create an unstable elemental confluence, which you need to make the new trinket. So yeah, you kind of want to do these events during the pre-patch to create your new trinket. Now these are dropped, or have a chance to drop, from these elemental lords. So that's why I want to show them on this video as well. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. Am I going to stop the video or just wait? It's gonna take quite a while. Actually, no, I'm not gonna stop the video. I'm gonna kill some of these so we can get the modes of primal energy, and we can go and turn the quest in. Okay, so I'm gonna follow the crowd, because this is, well, as you can see, quite a low or quite a fresh character. Actually, it's not that fresh, but I never really played it. Didn't have the time to do so. So yeah, let's try and finish that quest, and by the time we do so, we can probably come back and start the invasion. It starts automatically, FYI. Don't need to do anything for that.
Too far away.
Since my character is so low on the eye level, I'm just gonna go and spam my dots, so much damage over time. And someone has died over there, unfortunately. Usually there's a lot more people, but it's still quite early, so I'm guessing that's why it's so calm here. That, or the fact that this has been running for over a week already, so...
I'm out of range.
Okay, next targets. Good thing there's some people with a higher eye level as well, because I can't target them. can see, these have turned into grey, so I'm not getting any loot from them, but well. The faster we kill these, the faster we can move on. Let's see if I can
must get closer.
tag in. Yeah, okay. That's good. Let's try and avoid that AoE. That was close. There he goes again. More AoEs. We just love those. And no, we don't. Okay, I'm not gonna try and aggro that one. Or any of them. So their health increases as more people tag in.
We need to target something first.
Okay, we have 9 out of 10 modes of primal energy. So we can go and turn it in just a few minutes. Or just a minute. Come to think of it, I should have picked up some water because I'm getting thirsty here. Either way. There we go. We've collected all the modes of primal energy. We're now ready to go and turn in the quest. And come back to witness the invasion. And then we'll just have to cut the video and go for the next part, part 2, which will be the quest that I didn't pick up earlier. Alright then, 42 minutes. Okay, this is gonna be a longer video than I had hoped. But yeah, I'm gonna include that in this video and not the next one. Because I'm not sure if that's even spoiling at this point, but a new dungeon has been added as part of the pre-patch. So I kind of want to do that in the next part, in the next video. So I'm gonna keep that for the dungeon exclusively. In the meantime, you can read through this again if you want to. Alright, so we made our way back to the tower, the Zeppelin tower.
We will defend Azeroth together.
I'm afraid this is only the beginning. Oh, I didn't actually read this. So, mode of primal energy. With each slow pulse of energy, the elemental powers shift, washing over the stone in a continuously flowing show of light and rapidly fluctuating temperatures. Okay.
Be mindful of your duty.
It is good you thwarted their attack, at least for now. Khadgar examines the modes you brought him. Primal elemental energy. I will take this for further study.
Remain vigilant.
And there we go. We got ourselves
of your duty.
The pets. So as you can see, already went through this quest line. So you get a primal stormling as a reward for this quest. This is the pet. And you also got 30 more prime... jeez. I still want to call it primeval essences. So I'm at 490 right now. So as you can see, it takes quite a bit of this currency to get a full set. Some parts cost 45 essences. Okay, so let me just sell some junk here. Yeah, can get rid of all of this. Never actually played this character much up until part where you had to. Well, I quit up until I quit at the moment where you had to pick a covenant. Okay, so I read, but I'm not entirely sure, that you can buy an entire set at like, what was it, 500 essence? Actually, I could just check it. Kind of weapons. So I need 2, so that's 50, 95, 100, 140, 185, 190, 220, 255, 260, 290, 315, 320, 340, 365. Oh wait, okay. So I just need one of those. And I lost count. Okay, so I think it was 365, 370, 200, 390, 390, 415, 440, 440, 485, 490, 530, and that's it. Okay, so 530 Primeville essences you need, if I'm not mistaken, for an entire set. So I kinda have, or I kinda need just a little bit more to buy a new set of armor. An entire set. Okay. So as for the last part of this video, I will just fly. Whoa, dear. So that kind of happens with the no flight zone. Okay, so I'm now gonna fly back to this one invasion, this one event, which I am going to show you. Now I got a Earth one, so I don't have a fire one yet. It would be great if we actually get the sea one drop. But just know that it takes several tries, usually, to get one of these dimmed Primeville essences. No, not essences. Well, elemental things. Rocks, whatever. And they are actually account bound. Same goes with just remember that I was actually going to show you how I combine them, but I haven't transferred them yet, so I guess I'm just going to add that after the video. Okay, as you can see on the map, the boss has spawned, as you can see by the skull icon. So it kind of spawned 7 minutes earlier than I expected, which is great. However, since there are not a lot of people, this might turn ugly. You know, me having a low item level doesn't really help for that. Okay, so I need time now. $50 minutes on the video already. Okay, so up here we can see the Raging Fire Lord. Wow. Kinda spawned a lot earlier than I expected. So here you can see a bar, elemental protection. It starts at 100 out of 100, and every time you kill a NPC or a target, the bar drops. And of course you get the most points for killing the elites. As you can see, that's quite painful.
You cannot stand against my fury!
So basically just kill the same targets that we were killing earlier all the time up until the point where you spawn the boss. And you spawn the boss when... Yeah, let's try not to step into that. So what I was saying, you spawn the boss at the point where he gets no more protection, so 0 out of 100. And you can interact with him. So a lot of people have turned up while we were away, which is great. It's also why I kind of missed the whole killing part. That's not such a bad thing anyway. Whoa, need to be more focused.
I'm out of range.
For the healing. Righty then, just as the other monsters, its health rises when more people tag in.
I must get closer.
And there we go. Okay then, so I kind of forgot about this item. So we didn't get one of those elemental rocks, unfortunately, but we did complete the invasion. So and we got a one-time item called Sigil of Storms. Someone with great knowledge of magic may be interested in studying a find such as this. Deliver the Sigil of Storms to Storm Huntress Suraka in Duratar. So now we are flying all the way back to the tower again. And for this part I'm just gonna shut up so we can fast forward this part for YouTube. Okay, here we are again. So back to Suraka. And we get 60 more Brimeville essences. This is outside of my league, magic-wise. But I'll get Khadgar. I'll get it to Khadgar. Continue to push back the primalist threat.
May your blades never dull.
And there we go. So, as I did not mention, but you can actually pick up the quest we picked up from Khadgar as a daily. So every day you can get 30 more essences from collecting 10 modes of primal energy, which is what we did earlier. These primalists are relentless, unleashing elemental devastation across the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. You must show the same determination. It's the only way to stop them. Find their next incursion, remove the enemies within the Primal Storm area before it's too late, and foil their efforts. We must protect Azeroth. Okay, so that's it for this video. Or just after this section, I will just add a part where I combine these items. I actually did not do it myself yet, so it's going to be new for me as well, into the trinket, hopefully. And we also got a weapon. Either way, thank you for watching, and I hope you will check out this next part as well. See ya! Okay, so as promised, I'm just adding a little bit on the trinket, the combining part. So like I said, it's new to me as well, so let's get excited together! Okay, so up here you can see all 4 of those rocks, the dimmed primeval items. So if you kill the bosses and you get lucky on the drop from the rock, you get a dimmed primeval storm, dimmed primeval fire, earth and water. Now, like the text says, you need all 4 of them to create an unstable elemental confluence. So I'm hoping that's a trinket and that we don't need anything extra. Let's see. And there we go! Our new trinket. Unstable elemental confluence has been added to your heirloom collection. Heirloom. So it gives you a trinket which has a nice buff to primary skills, and when you equip it, you get an effect that says your spells and abilities have a chance to usher in primal magics, dealing damage to enemies and buffing allies. Okay, so that's that. That's the part I wanted to show you. See ya.